So I recorded a video almost a year ago, last August, and I was talking about how trade bots as a whole could inherently be very profitable for you as a trader. And recently somebody left a comment on that video saying that this is just not happening anymore. And I have to admit, I agree with them so much. The problem with these sites is they just don't work. They cost more now than they ever used to. And instead of being a total of 3% without your 2% bonus, it's now 5%. So they've upped their take by an extra 2%, which normally doesn't seem like a lot, but it actually is, especially when you're talking something like, an emerald or a black pearl or anything in this nature of really expensive. It costs you a lot. I lived by these, and I used them up until I had a Bayonet Emerald, and this is where it kind of stopped. I got my Bayonet Emerald off of CS.money and decided, hey, that would be a good idea. Let me just kind of take it and hold on to it for a little bit. And I did, and eventually I kind of came across the idea of maybe getting something different. So I put it back on there, and you think that 2% really can't be a whole lot until you realize that at that specific time it was almost $60, and that's a loss right there for nothing. A Bayonet Emerald loss of $60 on a trade should never happen. But it did because I was tired of waiting. And now what's happening with these sites is it's becoming cheaper to just go out and find the trade yourself. I don't know why they've done this. I feel like they could have made a lot more in the long run. I mean, before I even go on about that, just look at the prices. CSGO Sell has a problem with charging a lot more than what an item is actually worth. And that's depressing. But they could have probably made a lot more in the long run if they had just kind of left it the way it was. I mean, they take stuff 109 to 114, 101 to 106. I mean, the rates and the percentages are just so fucked, and I don't understand why. Now, moving on, I mean, it's happening to all these websites. CSGO Sun, the one that actually sponsored me a while back and had that affiliate thing running, even though their prices are exceptionally fair, it doesn't make any sense. You're doing that 5%. Even anomaly shit. I just don't get it. I don't get why they jacked the prices up so much. I don't feel like it was changing anything. I don't feel like it was adding anything. Yeah, this kind of shows that they were all about making the money in the long run, I think, or not in the long run, in the short run, than it was to just kind of be a useful tool. And that being said, I know that sounds really rambly, but this is where my channel kind of took off and started. And I can see how everything's changed in less than a year, literally 11 months, how everything's changed. And that's just it's really upsetting. I mean, I feel like these sites did a lot originally, and then now it's just like, it's a money pit. It's where you go if you just need some decently substantial income coming in, because people still use them. It's not like nobody uses them anymore. They do. It's a hell of a lot easier than going out and finding your own trade. But it's just going to be more cost effective in the long run to just go out and find your own shit, do your own thing. I'm not bashing them. Yeah, if they have something that you want and they have something that's like a really good float, or they have just something amazing, go for it. But if they don't have that, I just don't see the point. I mean, if you're going to get a Sapphire or a Ruby, their floats aren't that good. Like a 0.06, 0.03 is okay. 0.01's a good one. That should probably be taken already. And those are like the only good deals I could even remotely suggest. Maybe getting a really decent case hardened, and that's if you're lucky. All that being said, though, my name's Nomi. I'll catch you guys in the next video.